Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny from Danny Zoom Books, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Now, I know that I'm posting late again for this week. In all honesty, I got my days mixed up. I thought that yesterday was Tuesday and that today would be Wednesday, but today's Thursday and yesterday was Wednesday. So I got my days mixed up, and I don't know why I thought that, because I went to Wednesday night prayer. And I knew it was like Wednesday night, but in my mind I was thinking, no, it's Tuesday, I have a day left. So I'm sorry, but I'm posting now and I'm recording now, and so just forgive me. And today I'm going to do a book review, and today is going to be, I love this book. Okay, you guys, I read it in a day, in a couple of hours, because it was just so awesome. Today is going to be A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Now, this book, I have to say, is one of the best books that I have read, in such a long time. Like, it is an amazing book. Like, I do 5 out of 5 stars. So that's what this is, and that's only because if I did 100 stars, it'd be 100 stars. Like, it'd be 1,100 stars. Like, it's amazing. This is a retelling of a 19-year-old girl named Feyre, and she goes into the woods to hunt, and when she goes in, she kills a wolf, and she skins them, and she goes back home, and she sells the pelt. A couple days after she does that, a beast comes in and, takes her away into the fairy world, and she kind of has to fight her way through that world, with also falling in love with her captor. And so she has to figure out, then there's this curse, and she's got to figure out a way to help the one that she loves and her people. And so throughout this whole book, it's just complete action. I think this is, I want to say, I haven't read anything that says this, but it's like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. At least that's what I got when I was reading this whole series, or this whole book. It's just a retelling of it. It's amazing. Like, instead of, just the typical Beauty and the Beast, this has fairies, instead of it, fairies and humans, and the action is crazy. The wording is amazing. She writes beautifully, and then the characters. I love me some Tamlin. I love me Lucian. I love Feyre. I love her sisters. I love everything that goes on in this book. It was a little boring in the first paragraph, but after the first paragraph, it holds on to you. Like, you're amazed about what goes on in this book. It's an awesome book. Like, I seriously just can't get over the fact that how amazing this book was. Like, Sarah J. Maas, seriously, like, a round of applause for you, because you were amazing. Like, you're an amazing writer. I can only imagine what the Throne of Glass series is going to be, because I have that book, and I want to read that one next after this one, after this series. But seriously, you guys, you need to pick this up, because if you guys love fairy tale, this is it. If you guys love romance, this is it. If you guys love action, this is it. If you guys like fairies, this is it. This is just an awesome book. It is set, like, kind of, it gives me a back then vibe. I don't, have a year. At least it doesn't say a year. Yeah, it doesn't say a year. But that's when, balls and, kings and queens and things like that. It's just an awesome read, you guys. It's just an amazing read. Like, I don't want to do a spoiler section for this book, because, if I do, I'm just going to be talking about for hours. And so I don't want to do that. So, but seriously, you guys, this book was amazing. The romance in it was just beautifully written. I cried. I laughed. I was, screaming my head off. I absolutely loved it. This was just something that just captured me in a way that a lot of books I have read so far hasn't captured me yet. And this was just an amazing read. I seriously cannot wait for the next book. Or to, order the next book so that I can have it. This book, I have to say, by the way, look at the cover. I love it. You can feel the thorns. You can feel, the wording. It's an awesome cover. 5 out of 5 stars. Feyre was a strong, kick-butt girl. A little hard-headed in the beginning, but her hard-headedness is something that, helps her out in the later on in the book. Tamlin, I love him. From the beginning, I love him. And I love the twist of it. You get the feeling of Beauty and the Beast throughout the book, but at the same time, it's like its own book. It kind of carries life, but it changes the world, and it's an amazing book. You know, I just have to say, pick it up because you guys will not regret it. This book was absolutely amazing. I want to keep talking, but I don't know what else to say without spoiling anything. I mean, this book was just amazing. Like, and that's all I can say is that it was amazing. It was just awesome. Like, seriously, guys, it was seriously awesome. It goes from, you know, her world just changes, and so does her viewpoint. And the ending, oh my gosh, you guys, the ending. Okay, I kind of predicted it, but at the same time, I didn't predict it in that way. Oh my goodness, you guys. You have to pick it up. I promise you. Let me know what you guys think when you guys pick up this book. I know it wasn't really much of a review. Mostly like a rant. But I suggest you guys pick this book up because my mind is just like blown with how great it was. And I was telling my mom, I was like, Ma, like, you have to read this book. Like, this book was just awesome. And I was just like telling her. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, this is like one of the first books, or one of the only books that really just got me like, oh my gosh, you know, this was so good. And I hope, by the way that I'm talking and the way I'm acting, that you guys know that this book was really, really great. I know I've read a lot of great reviews of this book, and it really does not let you down. I don't know why it took me so long for me to pick up one of Sarah J. Maas' books, but I'm so happy that I started with A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love shapeshifters. I love fairies and things, and I get everything that I want of the paranormal world in here. The plague that is in here that you think it is and ends up being something else or whatever. Oh my gosh, you guys. It just kept you awake. It keeps you at the edge of your seat, at the edge of your bed. I highly recommend it. Seriously, you guys need it. This is what it looks like inside. I want to say it is a without the acknowledgments and stuff, it's a 416 page book. One thing I want to start doing is, if there are certain things that, if you guys are at a certain age where you guys aren't supposed to be reading certain things, or if you guys are, or your parents don't want you to read certain things. I know mine don't want me reading certain things. I want to start incorporating that in the books. Let you guys know if there is something that you should skip, or if you should pick the book up or not. This book does have it's like a page of certain activities that you honestly just skip it. I did, Mom, I skipped it, I'm a good girl. But it is like a page. If you skip it, you're not missing anything. So just skip it. I want to say towards the end of the book. Just skip it. You won't miss anything important. And just turn the page, But other than that, like, small portion, I have to say that this book is extremely, I recommend it to every age. I recommend it to any reader. Let's see. I would have to say I don't know, like, how old does someone have to be to read? Like, you should be reading by, like, 3rd grade. At least by 3rd grade, you should be reading. I would have to say from middle school on up, this is a great book. Oh my gosh, you guys really need to pick this book up. But yeah, 5 out of 5 stars for Sarah J. Maas's Court of Thorns and Roses. Check out my Instagram and my Goodreads and my other videos, and I'll put the links down below so that you guys can be able to watch them all and go and follow me and everything like that. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. And let me know what you guys think of the book if you've read it already. Let me know what you think of my other videos, of, this video, of anything or book recommendations or other things that you guys would like me to do. So just let me know, speak to me, okay? But thank you guys for watching my video. Bye, guys.